Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. General Hospital spoilers suggest Willow Tate Kane gets it honestly. Her craziness, that is. We've watched Willow go from being a shy, meek, and well-mannered out-of-towner to someone who belongs in Port Charles and maybe in Shady Brook. Growing up in a cult with a mother like Harmony Miller had to be a challenge, but Willow wasn't all that aware that her life was abnormal until she was older. Breaking away from it was traumatic as she was pregnant with a cult leader's child, but running away didn't work. Her past caught up with her, but she had found Michael Corinthos by then. Of course, she also found Harrison Chase along the way, and then went back to Michael, and then hopped over to his uncle Drew Kane. Now it appears she is eyeing jumping back on the Chase train. This trend of falling for any man who becomes her hero isn't exactly abnormal for Willow, though. She was brought up believing male leadership was a guidepost, a touchstone, and also confusing hero worship with love seems to run in the family. From Valentine Cassadine giving Nina Reeves an instant family to Jasper Jax helping Nina lick her wounds after leaving Valentine, to Mike, aka Sonny Corinthos, helping her get away from it all in Nixon Falls, Nina routinely falls for the latest guy to help her ease the ache. Whatever is ailing her, if a guy makes it go away for even the slightest bit of time, she's here for it. At one point, Franco Baldwin was a conspirator and alibi in her time of need, and so, of course, he became her lover, too. It seems like Nina hasn't been all that normal since the days of Silas Clay, Michael Easton, when she would have become pregnant with Willow and Nell Benson Jerome. We can't possibly forget how many times Liesl Albrecht has also fallen for the bad guy. That's kind of all she falls for. Caesar Faison Anders Hove consumed her for decades, long after they were over even. She couldn't get enough of his sinister charms and brilliant mind, even when he was using it for all the wrong things. She still chases that kind of excitement, but back then she loved him to the detriment of her children, Nathan West, Ryan Pavey, and Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thiebaud. A romance with Victor Cassadine later on proved she hasn't outgrown her taste for very bad boys. Thankfully, she has mellowed a bit in her later life and embraced Scott Baldwin, kin Shriner, though he's certainly no choir boy. Last but not least, there may be no one more akin to Willow's wild behavior than her twin sister, Nell. With us for only a relatively short time, Nell didn't dabble in relationships too heavily, but her motive was always the same. If Nell needed something, she would go all in on a relationship to get it. She made every bit as much of a disaster out of her relationship with Michael as Willow has. Her relationship with Harrison Chase preceded her Port Chuck reputation, but was much the same. Yes, they shared both men. In the end, Nell forced Julian Jerome to marry her so she could try to gain custody of Wiley Corinthos, Viren Weaver. Sick and twisted seems to sum up the women in this family. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.